All right, Joe. The visualization for your attention step was okay. You want to get the name right, Barry Goldwater, not Larry Goldwater. That's a little bit awkward. You know, it's an indirect way to introduce the topic, but it is a good way to tell people about, or to sort of explain where people get their anxiety about the issue from, and that contributed to that fear of nuclear power. That's okay. I thought you had a pretty clear thesis statement as to what you were going to try and do, and then that's the last focused moment that you had in the speech. The rest of the speech, you just seemed to sort of wander through, occasionally making a comment about something that seemed appropriate at the time without actually having a plan about how you were going to talk about it. And it comes across way too often like you're winging it instead of, you know, this is what I need to talk about and this is how I'm going to talk about it, and here are the 3 things that I need to discuss on this issue to make sure that it's clear. The visualizations are included in the presentation, but none of them do anything that explains the subject. They just remind us of what the topic is and give us maybe a slightly different way of looking at it. That whole third section, that should have been your third section, explaining how it is that the fission that's produced in the nuclear power plant heats the water and turns that into electricity, that's something that could have used a visualization. You could have had a simple visualization of a conventional power plant and its fuel source compared to a nuclear power plant, for instance, and how its fuel source does basically the same thing with the water, and so that you could see that it works this particular way. And that would have made a heck of a lot more sense. It would have been a lot clearer than the explanation that you're providing. There's not really a setup of what the structure of the speech is going to be. There's no preview that sets that up. I think there's sort of a structure, but it doesn't stay consistent. There aren't clear dividing signposts on those points. And a lot of times in the descriptions, you just go off on different tangents. We're talking about elements in uranium out of the blue, and then we're talking about the different kinds of uranium, and then we're talking about what was this other thing? Half-life, and you don't even seem certain about what the half-life issue is about. So it just seems like you've got enough information to get started on the topic, but not enough information to explain it very clearly to the audience. And you need better control of that data. And that's what a structure, I think, would help you with. And then maybe, you know, I don't have any problem with the visuals that you had. I just think you needed something, like I said, that sort of explained the process that you're talking about and gave us maybe some comparison, and that's all out of, you know, there's just nothing like that in the speech. I think that trips you up a little bit on your delivery sometimes, your exit line, and that's it. There's our Porky Pig exit line, so you get the gold star for that first one. All right. Thank you.